Well, hello friends, and welcome to Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I am Indigo, and I am here to provide you all with intuitive messages and downloads via the tarot, and as always, several oracle cards. Now, while these intuitive messages and downloads are intended for love, romance, and relationships, they may also, and sometimes do, apply to other areas and aspects of your incarnation in this 3D reality. So please, as always, take what applies. If it doesn't apply, what we do, we let it fly. Okay? Okay. All right. So I'm doing a new moon reading. New moon. I believe it's today, the 10th. It's today the 10th. You guys know me and time. Me and time. Yeah. So I thought we would do a little look-see at what is coming in for you in the areas of love, romance, and relationships, or what you're looking to manifest even during this time of the new moon. New moons are good for setting intentions, for planting the seeds of what you would like to see grow. And you know, I said in the last reading, the equinox is coming up. Spring equinox? Yeah, it's coming up. It's the energetic new year, so this is a really good time to plant seeds. Also, this is the new moon before the eclipse, so you do not want to manifest during eclipse season. It can go a little wonky, okay? So be aware of that. Be aware of that, okay? Things can get really amplified in ways that you don't expect during eclipse season, so just something to be aware of. Never fear, just have awareness, okay? So I've been called to actually start with the Ascended Masters deck today instead of the Ganesh Oracle that I usually use. So let's see what it says. Spirit team, what messages do you have for the collective for this new moon? What messages do you have? There's one. Take charge of this situation. What is this? Instant hit off of this is there's something about the ocean. So maybe some of you live near the ocean. Maybe you're planning a trip to the ocean, to the sea. Something about water. Maybe you're a water sign. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign. Maybe, I don't know, something about water with this. Really, that's the first thing I saw when that card came out. So keep that in mind. That might apply to some of you. Okay. Trust. Again, Vishnu on water. Huh. I believe Vishnu, isn't he like the creator of the universe, or creates universes, destroys? I'm not sure. I'm not, I know a bit about Hinduism. I actually follow Bhakti Yoga as best as I can. I like the ideas and principles of it, but, so maybe some of you are interested in Vishnu. Maybe that has some significance for you. Okay. And you can do it, Archangel Michael, with his sword of truth, cutting through the BS. So this is something that's really like this balance here of taking charge of this situation while also having faith and trust that you can do it, that what you're stepping into, or the path that you're walking, is going to work out. Power of joy. Love that. I always say joy can be used as a tool. All emotions can be used as tools, but joy is the fastest way I have found in my own personal experience. No joke. Joy is the fastest way to manifest. The fastest way to manifest. Seriously. Go watch a comedy. Go laugh. Go play. Like, there's something about being in joy that just attracts things to you. Abraham Hicks talks about this all the time. All the time, okay? So, I'm going to try to adjust this a little bit and see. There we go. All right, so we're going to see what the tarot has to say about what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to bring in, just simple 3 cards. I'm going to look at what's coming towards you. What kind of seeds are you planting in the areas of love and romance? So, Spirit team, can we get a message for the collective? What's coming towards them? What they're manifesting in the areas of love and romance? Okay. Maybe you've played docile in the past in areas of love and romance. Maybe you've manifested mindlessly and not mindfully. We're always manifesting, most of the time mindlessly. Maybe it's time for you to start manifesting from a mindful and intentional space. You can do it. Trust that you can do it. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card. Have you not been being fair to yourself? Have you been being unjust towards yourself? This doesn't apply to every situation, but if you are finding things in your life that keep coming up that seem unfair, there's something about a reflection here. Okay. What are those unfair things reflecting back towards you? Are you being unfair to yourself internally? How often are you unfair to yourself? And thus it's manifesting in your reality, in your external. Okay? That just took me on a journey, so I don't know what that's about, but that was a journey. Okay. So, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Tower. We were doing so good. We were doing so good. But look at the color match here with this green and this green and yellow here. So I always say Miss Queen of Pentacles, she's someone who knows her worth. She does not accept less than what she's worth, right? The Page of Swords, they always say it could be a spying energy. All pages are spies. But this Page of Swords specifically gives me first day of school energy. It's bright ideas, it's learning, it's investigating, it's reading. It gives a lot of like self-help, reading books like that, bright ideas. Yeah. So then we move on to the Tower though. What is it that you find out that causes this Tower? Is it that you start being fair to yourself and stop being controlled by the devil? By your attachments. The devil doesn't necessarily have to be a person external to you. A lot of times it's not. It's about your attachments, about those toxic thought patterns, those toxic behaviors, right? Is that where you're being unjust to yourself? Could be in the areas of love and romance, could not be, okay? These messages can have a kind of a universal application sometimes, okay? So, it looks like though, whatever happens with this Tower, you gotta trust. You're gonna make it through. You can do it. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what they have to say. So, Spirit Team, why is this Queen of Pentacles here, please? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? It's funny because the Queen of Pentacles doesn't give me a take charge energy. She sits back and attracts exactly what's meant for her. And she lets go of what's not. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords. And who's on the bottom? The Page of Swords. Again. So I really feel that you're learning who you are. Maybe that's where you're taking charge. You're learning who you are. You're discovering your value, your worth. And I don't just mean in a romantic sense, but like in a spiritual sense. And I know how powerful I am. Moses parted the Red Sea. That's power. That's power. But it's almost like she's just sitting in that power. She's sitting in it. And look what comes in. Possible love offer with the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Swords. She's already been stabbed in the back, right? It's dead and done. She's moving on towards the light, right? She doesn't need to dwell in the ending any longer. She's taking charge of the situation. Now, Gender does not apply to my readings. This is all energy, okay? It's all just energy. So now let's take a look at why this Page of Swords is here. What are we learning about ourselves? What are we investigating here? The Sun. Oh, they gave me 2. Okay, we're going to take them. They gave me 2, I take them. So we have the Sun card, the Judgment card, and the 10 of Cups. Wow. And on the bottom, the Ace of Wands. Whew. Well, you're learning about how you are your own joy, how you internally cultivate your own joy. You've had the wake-up call. You've had the wake-up call here. Just looking at these 2. You're trusting, right? That the path that you're walking, even though it may seem razor thin, this Page of Swords is literally crossing this, using a sword, that you're trusting, that your happiness leads you right where you need to be. This 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. Wow. So far, this is gorgeous energy. Even if, you know, you went through a hurt in the past, you may have felt backstabbed. I feel like you've overcome that already. I feel that, I don't want to say it's a distant memory, but it's like that. Like, it's like you've put it behind you already. You're walking away from it, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You've had the wake-up call. It's like, oh, wait, my joy is what's important. My joy, like I said, it attracts all of these things to you. Being fair to myself. Letting myself be happy. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You're learning this. You're learning this. You're bringing in joy. And apparently bringing in maybe some love while you're at it. So we have this Tower here, which a lot of people don't see as a good thing, right? It's quick change, quick shakeup, crumbling. What's going on here with this Tower, Spirit Team? Why is this Tower here? Thank you. The Fool. The Empress. Whoo, that is some energy, honey. We have an 8 of Wands on the bottom, which is usually just incoming communication. It can also signify a quick forward movement. This Tower is the start of your new journey. It's the start of your new beginning to becoming the Empress. I mean, good Lord. Maybe in your path to becoming, you lose some friends. You lose a relationship. You may lose a job. There might be a court situation where you lose resources with this Justice card. And if that's the case, hope not. But really and truly, I feel like you're just losing negative attachments. Things that have been holding you back. Things that have been controlling you in the way you view your experience. Something tells me that these negative attachments have colored the way that you see joy and happiness and abundance. What's underneath? And look, once you do, you step into your own wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment here with the 9 of Cups. And underneath that, I took a peek. It's the High Priestess, your intuition. So this is why Archangel Michael is here telling you you can do it, because it's scary to step out on your own. You may lose some things in the process, but it's worth it. Can you trust, right? Can you trust? Can you take charge of the situation? Because I see so much water here, some of you might be moving to water, towards water. Like, say, you know, you live in a landlocked state and you're moving towards the beach now. Maybe that's your thing, to a different place. Maybe it's a lake even, something like that. That could be what's going on here. This may cause a Tower moment for the people around you. I want to pull more on this Tower. I just do. They're telling me to. Spirit Team, what else do you want to tell us about this Tower? Thank you. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands, yep. You are going to where things can grow, right? It might take some patience, but you are stepping out onto a path where things are going to grow. The Tower is being caused by you putting up your boundaries, because while in this meditative state, you are going to become the Empress. And if you look, these two ladies in these cards, again, gender's not important, they look similar. They almost look like they could be sisters in a way to me, okay? It's almost like she has to put herself in this protective bubble to bloom into the Empress, to become, right? So you can do whatever it is you're setting out to do. Because when you know your strength, you know your value, it's like, you know, you're attracting in some possible love here. Or at least you now know what you want, right? And you won't settle for anything less. But you've had the wake-up call. So this is what you're pulling in. This is what you're attracting in with this new moon. It's just giving glow up. It's giving glow up. What a beautiful spread. I'm not mad at it, honey. If this is for you, I am 100% happy for you. And look, on the bottom of this deck here, we have the King of Wands. So maybe you're attracting in a masculine fire sign. Could be. Okay, so we're gonna pull some angel answers. If you have a question, please keep that at the forefront of your mind. Hold the intention to receive the answers that you need. And we will see what they have to say. Spirit team, can you provide answers for the collective, please? For the highest and greatest good. Not the right time. I don't know that I've ever pulled that card. Not the right time. Something tells me this is why they're telling you to take charge of the situation. Something tells me that because we have this Devil card here, these are your fears speaking to you in a way. Because we have that 10 of Swords. You may feel a little weak, a little weakened from what happened, but with this not the right time, something tells me these are fears speaking. Maybe you don't feel like it's the right time. Maybe you are waiting a little bit. Okay. Now this card just popped out. What are they saying? Choose a new direction. Oh, okay. So this is what it is. So whatever direction you thought you were going to go into, it's not the right time because you need to choose a new direction. Okay. Maybe you were hung up on someone of the past that caused that 10 of Swords. That's not the way you should be moving. Okay, that makes way more sense. No wonder they flipped that out. All right, Spirit team. Can we get another message, please, here? Thank you. Abundance. Yeah, look. You got the Queen of Pentacles over here. Miss Abundance herself. The Empress. Empress Abundance, right? Like, you have the Sun card. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, one more card, Spirit team, for the collective. They're saying take 2 within the next few months. Wait, okay. Okay, so this is coming. You may be planting the seeds. What did I say? The new moon is a great time to plant seeds. So this is what's happening, okay? You're in the planning stage. You're in the planting stage. But once it's time to move, you're going to move. It seems like maybe you're even in a protective stage right now. You're in your little cocoon, planning and planting, okay? But once it's time to bloom, honey, once it's time to go, it's time to go. So this is going to be within the next few months, they say. And, of course, remain positive. Always beautiful. Always beautiful. I was going to pull some romance angels. Sure, why not? And then we will quickly wrap this up just to see what they have to say. I always pull romance angels since these do tend to be about love, but honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe you're getting away with someone. Maybe the person that's offering you this Ace of Cups. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. There's that. There's that. I mean, always make sure you're using discernment. Oh, wedding. Oh, maybe you're moving to be with someone. Near the water, possibly. But I mean, honeymoon, wedding, soulmate, like this is serious energy here. So for some of you, maybe not all, there's someone that's going to be coming in that looks like someone you might marry. Someone you might marry, but they do say pay attention to the red flags underneath. So I always say use discernment, okay? So just because someone new comes in, the next person that comes your way, it might not be the person, right? But just make sure you're paying attention, not operating from old toxic patterns and habits, being fair to yourself, right? And then I think